So
All right. First
chopped it
things
up.
first, we're going to go ahead and move into the first topic of the episode, Ron Rivera and the Carolina Panthers.
Go ahead, Hunter. Good. You've been talking about this. You called this. You told me this like a week ago. You called it.
I did. I did
Let's
call it.
go ahead. Let's hear what you got. Hear what you got to say.
First, I posted on Twitter. I know on my personal Twitter and the Extra Point. Um, I love Ron Rivera as a coach,
Yes.
as a
Yes.
person. He is top 5 coach in the league, or he was. He still is in
He
my
is.
book.
He is.
He is the man. 2-time coach of the year, NFC champion, been to the Super Bowl, 3-time division winner, 4-time playoffs. He has a 76, 63, and 1 record as a head coach. He's done a phenomenal job in Carolina. He is the best coach that the Panthers have seen so far. I'm not going to say that it was a bad decision to fire him. I'm not saying it
Interesting.
was. It's time for a change. I get it. The last 2 years have been under his control. He's put together what should have been a top defensive front, and it's not 29th ranked defense in the league. I'm not saying it's a bad decision to move on from Ron Rivera. However, David Tepper is taking a huge risk in firing a head coach such as Ron Rivera because it's unlikely that you're going to get a coach
Yeah.
that's better than him.
And in the middle of the season, mind you.
Right. I mean, I get it. I get why he did it, but he's also talking about firing a bunch of staff as well. He's wanting to start from scratch, fucking brand new team, and put his mark on the Carolina Panthers as a new owner.
That's
And
what you
I'm
do.
completely okay with that. Let's see if it works out. But I just want to go
It's a
ahead and
bold
say Ron
strategy,
Rivera is a
Cotton.
damn good coach.
Yeah.
He will find a job, if not a couple weeks, a couple days. He will be the first coach to get a head coaching job from here on out. So, I mean, the Panthers moving forward. I know David Tepper is a Cam Newton fan, so I think Cam Newton will still be the quarterback for the Carolina Panthers this next year. Christian McCaffrey is still the best offensive weapon in the NFL. You have a damn good offense around you besides the offensive line slacking. Time to get that defensive front up, and I don't know. It's a big risk, but being a Panther fan, I'm scared. I really am. I'm fucking worried. What do you think?
I just can't tell if you're actually worried or if you're
I
happy
am.
that he's no longer there or
No,
if you
I'm
respect him
sad.
or
I'm upset. I was
I
telling you
really don't
earlier.
know what to. I'm pretty upset about it because
I'm
I
upset.
told you earlier he was probably I think he's like the third best coach. You got Bill Belichick, but let's not include that. He's second best coach. Sean Payton, then Ron Rivera. If you ask me, I guess you could throw Pete Carroll and John Harbaugh in the mix. They're also really good coaches.
Yep.
They want a clean house. I get it, but the guy has earned at least the right to finish out the season. I mean, like you mentioned all his accolades. He hasn't been the coach for like 25 years. This is in the essentially about the last decade.
Eight and a half
mean,
years.
that's exactly that's impressive. They're really. I don't like what they did to him. I agree with you. I know why. Tepper, obviously, I like an owner that's going to go in. He's not afraid to just, clear the shit out and,
He wants to win.
build his version of a winning team. But give the guy the decency of, look, you've done great stuff for us. You're a good coach. Well, I'll let you finish out the season. Because now, honestly, God, they could have at least aimed for a 500 respectable season. Now I don't know. I just don't like how they did it now. They should have waited. So that's the only thing I feel differently on. Other than that, I agree with you. I think a change probably is necessary, even though I don't blame him. You're going to see a lot more changes. I honestly doubt Norv Turner's going to be there any much fucking longer either. Whoever's calling plays defensively now, I don't know. I
Oh
guess it'll
God.
be. I don't know. So yeah, exactly.
I'm
Exactly.
gonna go ahead and say, if Eric Washington, our defensive coordinator, is calling the plays,
Then
we
it
are
is
29th
officially.
ranked defense in the NFL. We will be 35th behind some fucking college teams
That's
out there.
right. Bama and fucking LSU will outdo the Panthers defense
Oh my
without.
God. I mean,
Yeah.
so I thought Eric Washington should have gotten fired last year.
Yeah.
But Ron Rivera said, you can still be a coordinator, but I'm calling the defensive plays. Dude, Eric
You
Washington
can
is,
have the
I'm
title,
not
but
a
I'm going to
fan.
do your job for you. That's exactly
Oh
what
my
happened.
God. No, so the problem with Ron Rivera, the problem that I've had all these years, he likes to hire within. The only person he really brought out as a coordinator outside the fucking little Panther circle is North Turner. Everybody else has pretty much been in house, uh,
Well,
and I'm
that's
not a big
that's not a
fan of that.
bad thing. That's not a bad thing because
But when
those
you get
guys he
somebody like
trusts.
Aaron Washington who has not done a damn thing as a coordinator,
Right.
and you don't want to fire him because I don't know if there's a bond there or whatever,
A
he needs
future
to be fucking
maybe.
fired. That is fucking pathetic. I'm
Yeah.
not a fan of
Honorable
Aaron
beliefs.
Washington. I am also a firm believer he is a reason that our fucking defense sucks as well. So, but yeah, I get what you're saying with let him finish out the
It's
season.
just
I
he's
get it.
done. It's not like he's one of the best coaches in the league.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, your season's probably over. We'll talk about the NFC race and why it's pretty much over, even if y'all went out. Um, but I
yeah.
mean, give the guy the decency. They shouldn't have fired him now. Honestly, if I'll compare it to Jason Garrett, I don't think they should have fired him. I don't think they're going to fire him in the middle of the season. I don't think they should. The fact that they talked about it got me a little upset. You can't fire a coach like that, whether he's, I don't. We both say he's not that great, Mister. Just sit there and clap his hands the whole fucking time. But he won a Coach of the Year. He got you to the playoffs a couple times. Give
Yeah.
your head coach the respect. Granted, look, it's not Jay Gruden, okay? That guy should have been fired when the fuck ever. It
And
doesn't
A four.
matter. It's irrelevant. Yeah. He's been bad the last 3 seasons. So it's not the same situation. That's the only three. I'm just a little upset there. I have a lot of respect for him, if you can't tell. So I'm a little like biased there. He's one of my favorite coaches behind my own, or our own, I should say. So yeah, I don't know. I'm a little hurt by that. I would think he's hurt too. And you know what? What's the question is now? Which of these suck ass teams is going to pick him up? Because what have we got?
Oh,
McCarthy, right? McCarthy still doesn't have a job. Jay Gruden's fucking chilling right now.
yeah.
And then you got Ron Rivera. Those are the big names. He's going to go first to be picked up by a team over
Yeah.
those other jackasses.
They're also
So,
talking about Jim Harbaugh coming back to the NFL as well.
what?
Yep.
Okay. You know what? I did hear rumors that Michigan was probably going to let him go because he can't beat Ohio State and he can't make it into the top 10.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's a good idea.
it's just scary. I mean, and you said that you can't tell if I was worried. I am really sad because I love Ron Rivera as a coach and as a fucking a person.
Person, yeah.
He is a great guy. And yes, it hurts, but also I'm like I said, I don't think it's the wrong thing to do to let him go. Yes, I get letting him finish out the season. I get that.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was change is good. Sometimes change is good. It just worries me that we're not going to find a coach as good as Ron Rivera because Mike McCarthy, fuck no. Jay Gruden, fuck no.
Fuck no.
Jim
Yeah.
Harbaugh, fuck no.
Do you say
Um,
no to that? Because he
uh,
had success with the Niners. I
he
mean, he
did,
fucking helped
but
Colin Kaepernick take a team to the Super Bowl.
he
So
did, but there was a lot of fucking locker room shit going on, and I don't know if I want all that, especially with
that's
our fucking
true.
locker room situation.
That is true. Eric Reed. Anyway,
So yeah, I don't know who's gonna be. I don't think they should get rid of North Turner. I love North Turner as an offensive coordinator. Start from scratch on the fucking defense. I'm okay with that because that needs to fucking change.
my thing is, who is your GM? I that's what I was really
That
concerned
is
about.
Marty Ernie. They are also David Tepper also said he's looking for a president and assistant regional manager.
That is what was the actual one? It
Uh,
was assistant.
they the position, if you're an Office fan, the position that North Turner just took is the assistant to the head coach. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Assistant to the head coach.
Assistant to the head coach.
Not assistant head coach, assistant to
Oh
the
my
head coach.
God. I mean, that's a real title, people.
Yeah.
Assistant to the head coach. That's, you know what? Good for him. I hope he owns it and I hope he rocks that fucking title and hope he does very well with being assistant to the head coach. I love that.
Yeah.
I just want to make one prediction here. Okay. Bold prediction. Okay. Ron Rivera will hear me out. A lot of people are going to call me crazy. We talked about it. I think Cliff Kingsbury, this is his last season,
Should
his
be.
first and last season in Arizona. Whoever the owner is, if he has half a brain, all right, he's going to call Ron up, give him whatever the fuck he wants for money, whatever he wants.
Yes.
A couple years. I don't know who their GM is, but they've done a good job bringing in talent. He can turn the offense can stay the same. Whoever's calling plays can keep calling the fucking plays.
Cliff.
Okay, well they'll get someone that knows how to call the right plays. They have talent everywhere. Okay, they have talent out the ass. You know what? Maybe he'll keep Cliff Kingsbury as an offense coordinator. How cool would that be, huh? He can call the plays. The Cardinals can be a really scary team, as young as they are, as talented as they are.
With
If they
Ron.
could get a defense, I could see that happening.
I
Maybe
would.
he's going to be wearing red and
I like
black
that.
next year. I think that can happen.
I like that. Ron Rivera needs to go to the Cardinals. They could possibly pull out a wild card spot next year.
In the
I
first
could see
fucking
it.
year, I believe it.
I could
Yeah.
see it. Also wanted Tampa Bay to let Bruce Arians go because I really want Bruce Arians to coach the
You
Panthers.
want Bruce Arians to
Yeah,
come from Tampa.
yeah.
We'll
I
see. I
want
don't
Bruce
know.
Arians as a head coach for the Panthers. Also, throwing this out there, David Tepper, Mr. Tepper, if you're listening, I would love to be the assistant general manager. I think I could help out.
To the
Assistant to the regional manager, I think I could help out and be a good addition
I
to the
would
Carolina
vouch for that
Panthers.
position.
So
I would root that. I would cheer on so
hook
hard.
hook me up, sir, with a spot. I will be there for you. All right, moving on
Wow,
to
that
our.
last part was weird.
I will be there for you.